The world is veiled in darkness. No, it isn't. The wind stops, the sea is wild, and the earth begins to rot. The people wait. Their only hope a prophecy. When the world is veiled in darkness, 4 warriors will come. After a long journey, the 4 young warriors will arrive, each holding an orb. And that day has finally come, everybody. Hello! I am the Invisible Gunslinger number 1, and I'm in a great voice today. I'm quite pumped up. I am quite, I'm turned on for this event. That's right. I'm horny for justice. So let's go. Not this kind of justice. That's the wrong save state. Wrong hole. How many times do I have to tell you? Don't try to trick me into going into the wrong hole. Hello, everybody. It is me, the holiest of hole warriors, the Invisible Gunslinger number 1. Now, we have all, not just 1, not just 2, not just 5, but we have all of the orbs. Look at that. 1 for Gun, 1 for Zane, 1 for Hawk, and then 3 for Jill. Why not? Because Jill's been kicking ass and taking names lately. Now, when we last left off, here, by the way, I want to go here. When we last left off, I had barely kicked the ass of the Wind Fiend, Tizmat. Ooh. We'd barely kicked the ass of Tizmat, and I have gotten back to the main world map, and somebody told me that, well, not somebody, but the game told me that, let's use that. The game told me that now that I have all 4 orbs, we have to go find the Temple of the Fiends and get to the heart of the matter, which I think is basically going to be the super final boss that's been controlling all the fiends, and we're going to fuck them up big time. By the way, I do have a drink today. It is the grand old Scotcheroony out of my Aperture Laboratories, a trusted friend in science cup. So that's good. Can hold quite a bit. I'd say it could hold at least 35 ounces. Yeah, maybe even liters. Milliliters. 35 milliliters. That is the grandest cup you will ever find. Now then, why am I still wearing my headphones? I don't know. I probably actually should not be recording today because it is the 19th and I have to go to school on the 20th. So my first day of school, I'm going to show up dead tired probably. So, you know, but that's just me. Yay, way to go, Jill. Using her Nintendo 64 on the guy. Throw it. I still have a Nintendo 64. I'm sorry, back in the day, and I can actually say back in the day, not somebody who's like 13 and says back in the day. Sorry, if you're a 13-year-old, you're not allowed to say back in the day, because you're living in back in the day. But now that I'm going on 20 years old, I can kind of, even then it's kind of pretentious of me to say back in the day. But it was like 12 years ago, so how far back do you need to reference to be able to say back in the day? To me, that kind of feels like a 33 year kind of deal. Like you really feel like you're going back in the day. Right, nowadays, it's kind of similar, but anyway, point of the matter I'm trying to make is back in the day, when we had our N64 and SNESs and Master Systems, Sega Genesis, whatevers, they held up forever and a day. You could drop a brick on these things and they would still keep running like nothing. Nowadays, I'm sorry to say, it is not the fact that technology has gotten better. It is that technology, what the industry, what the man has figured out is that nowadays people will be willing to buy replacements for the shit that they break. So they're kind of designing things, I've noticed nowadays, to the point where they're putting more power in for the sake of structural deficiency. I mean, look at a Nintendo 64. That thing had a very, very brick-like exterior. Very tough, kept the inside system very protected. And I know nowadays people are like, oh, well, you know, the hardware of the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360 and maybe even the Wii lunchbox thing, you know, they're already heavy enough with the hardware that we're trying to stick in there. We're putting a lot in there. You want us to put on a protective screening thing? That would just, you know, that would make it like 10 pounds. Fuck that. I'm not lifting it every day. Make it 10 pounds. I don't care. Go ahead. As long as it holds up longer, do whatever the fuck you want to it. I don't care. I've had my Nintendo 64 since I was like 7 years old. It has never given me any problems. None. The only maintenance that I've ever had to do with it is blowing into the cartridge. And that's the game. That's not the actual system, so... I'm sorry to sound like an old fart. No, I'm not. I'm gonna be a fantastic old man, I think, because I'm gonna be a very opinionated person. But the trick between getting opinionated and being Scrooge and like grumpy is opinionated is where you have an opinion on things, but you will still acknowledge the positives. Being a grump basically says everything is bad. We need to go back to the way that it used to be. Nothing has improved since then. And things have improved. I'm not saying that things haven't improved. I'm just saying that we need to carry some of the things back then into the improvements of today. Why are we leaving out this quality of durability? Yeah. Why are we leaving that out nowadays? I mean, shit. Look at the old Nokia phones. You could drop your fat grandmother on that thing, all of her, and it wouldn't even take a scratch. Nowadays, you just, oh no, I've dropped my iPhone, and it falls on the floor, and it's all cracked to shit. Make that glass 8 layers thick. They could do it. You don't think they could do it? They could do anything they want nowadays. Doesn't matter. Give them enough money and enough publicity, they'll do anything they want. I don't want to hear this shit about, the technology's not there yet. Fuck you. Anyway, speaking of technology not here yet, reason why we've come back here is because apparently there is a secret, super secret magic shop around here somewhere. And I think that might be it right there. You bastards. It's up there, isn't it? Somebody told me that it's hidden, like, in the trees. It's in the trees, man. Charlie's in the trees, man. Now the question is, where in the trees do we go to get there? Is it here? No. It's up there. I know it is, though. Or maybe it's on the left-hand side. Are there the same tree deals up here? Nope. So, I know there's a shop, a magic shop even, and they have greatly grand spells in here. The spells of mystics who cannot speak English. Oh, I'm breaking all the rules. Come on. I'm not dicking around for 20 minutes trying to find the stupid item shop. Where is it? Or maybe I need to, like, examine the trees. Is that what I need to do? Huh? Aha! There it is. Here we go. Jill. Life 2. I'll take that, since I almost have $500,000. Give me that shit. Thank you. And then, over here, pop in. Hello, little cute guy. Hawkeye. Nuke! Nuke! Oh! I wonder what that does. I want to know. That was worth the backtracking. Oh! Now, Life 2, I'm pretty sure, will either revive the entire party, or maybe it will just, get somebody up with all their health. I don't know. I've experienced Life 2 before, but I've never experienced Nuke. This is going to be interesting. Nuke. Do it. I'm almost tempted to let one of my guys die so I can see what Life 2 does. Here we go. Nuke. Do it. Another new game that I need to play is Duke Nukem. What does that do? Ooh. That did quite a bit of damage. It's like a Fire 5 spell. Cool. Cool, that was worth it. And I don't really have that much I can spend my money on anymore. So, a well-earned dollar. But we should, because I'm kind of gearing myself for this Final Fiend battle thingy. I'm kind of, you know, I get the impression that there's going to be some epic monster thing that's going to just ream me. Like, maybe it'll be a gauntlet of, like, every monster, or maybe it'll be like a dungeon where every floor is a floor from a previous dungeon, you know? Or something like that. I'm assuming. So what I kind of want to do is I want to get everybody geared up in gear and spells. Yay! So I'm going to go back to some of the really, really old towns and get some more spells for Gun and Zane. Even though they don't use them. But, you know, what else am I going to spend my money on? But I think we have a perfectly good team right here. Spells and everything. Experience and just everything. I am so pleased with this team. They've been rock solid since the class change. Before the class change, they were pretty undependable. Is that a word? Independable? Undependent. No. Unreliable. There we go. They were somewhat unreliable. But they've really stepped up their game, I think. Gun. Can he learn invisible? He can! That's awesome. That's just awesome. Yay, now Gun knows invisible. He had to learn it at some point. Zane. He already knows Temper. What about him? Aw. So Zane our black magic guy and Gun's our white magic guy. Slow. Yeah. That might come in handy. The ways of the ninja cause you to slow. So ninja. Now then. Ooh, I should probably save state so I don't have to go through all that shit again. Save state as Q number 2. There we go. Okay, so let's have a look, see at my map again. So, it said the crossroads between the fiends. So there's one up there. There was the volcano down there. I'm trying to remember where the lich was. I think it was like over here. Maybe it was right there. No, it was down here, right? Then I think the other one was over here. No, hold on. The water one was over here. That's right. Because it was the mermaid town thingy. So these two, and then that one, and I think it was over here, so it's somewhere in the middle. So let's go back and see if anything's really changed around here. In fact, no, I already went back to that first place. What was this town again? I feel like I've been to this town before. This town is... Oh, it's the destroyed one that nobody cares about. That's right. With Dr. Urine. Yeah, I remember. Come on, life 3. Meh. Fine. No, that's good. We're good. We're good. We don't need any more. So... Do I go back to the first dungeon, maybe? The one with... This one, with Garland and, all the weirdos. Hello? Wait a minute. Whoa. How many bats were there? Oh, look at the cute spider. It's so cute. Oh. Yeah, squish the shit out of that spider. That's a good image. Cool. So this is the crossroads. Awesome. The 4 fiends' power... Hey, it's the 5 bats! The 4 fiends' power has rooted 2,000 years ago. The real enemy is in that time. Oh, god damn it. It's fucking Time Egg again. God damn it. Lavos! He's in every aspect of my life now. It's Chrono Trigger all over again. God damn it. The wisdom bats will tell me all. When the 4 orbs covered the black orb in the center of the palace, the time gate can... Black orb? That's intimidating. Help! The fiend's curse turned us into bats. With the orb shining anew, we can speak once again. Cool. You must travel back in time 2,000 years now. With the orbs shining, stand in the gate, in the time gate. Yay. We are the 5 Lost Sky Warriors. 400 years ago, we battled against the cause of the world's destruction. So, the black orb, that looks like it has a bat in its own right. Okay, everybody, are you ready? There's gonna be some crazy shit going on here. Are you ready? I don't think you're ready.